I went to the Hungarian pastry shop in Manhattan a few years ago, and my life has not been the same since I tried their Zsebor cake. If you haven't tried it, then you definitely need to. But don't worry, I'll show you how you can make it at home. Zserbo cake is a yeasted pastry dough that's layered with sweet apricot jam, nutty walnuts, and topped with bitter chocolate. It's so simple, but so flavorful. Start by activating your yeast in some warm milk and a pinch of sugar. Add it to some flour, sugar, and European butter and knead everything together to form a nice dough. Let that dough rest for about a half an hour before rolling it out into thin sheets and then layering it with a rich, decadent filling. As an American making this dough, I would encourage you to use European ingredients if you can find them. Things like European chocolate, butter, and even apricot preserves really do make a difference in the taste. And if you know anything about me or watch my videos, you know that I am obsessed with apricot fillings, and I put it in literally almost everything. Whenever I travel to Europe, I always eat their fruit pastries because the produce tastes so different than American foods. I'm fortunate enough that a local Belgian shop recently opened up near me, and now I can get these big jars of apricot preserves from Europe whenever I need it, which is pretty much all the time, the way I eat it. But trust me when I tell you that there is definitely a distinctively stronger taste of the apricot compared to American preserves. No one actually knows the origin of this cake, but one story says that the same guy who created the famous Zsebor cake also created this one as a variant. And then another story says that the guy who owned the cafe Zserbo, whom this dessert is named after, created it to compete with the guy who created the Dobos torte. Whatever it is, it's deliciously scandalous. Today, these cakes are a staple in most Hungarian coffee houses, like the famous one in Morningside Heights where I first had it. This cake is topped with a layer of chocolate ganache, which is a 2 to 1.5 ratio of chocolate to heavy whipped cream. Add a tablespoon of butter at the end for silkiness and shine, and put it on top of the cake and let everything sit in the fridge until set. Coffee culture is part of the social fabric in Hungarian culture, and people go to the coffee houses to sip coffee, eat delicious cakes, and take some time out of their busy day just to sit back, relax, and enjoy life. Something like Americans like me really need to try doing once in a while. And what perfect way to do it than with this cake? Once it's done, pull it out of the pan, cut it into nice little slabs, and enjoy. Want to learn more about cultures around the world, the Hungarian pastry shop, and get the full recipe for authentic Zserbo cake? Find everything on my website at oliviagoesglobal.com, and be sure to like and subscribe.